This morning, things in the Grove are much quieter than what they were late last night. Multiple fights broke out on Sunday during one of the neighborhood's busiest times of the year, PrideFest.
Well, let's get out to our Sydney stalwart joining us live from the Grove this morning. Where Sydney, I know it's been really a busy 24 hours for police there. Can you walk us through what's been happening?
Michelle, Rennie, absolutely. I can tell you at least 2 fights led to 1 shooting, an officer being taken to the hospital, and multiple arrests, all happening here in the Grove in the span of less than 24 hours. Let me tell you about this first fight turned shooting that happened just behind me here in the Grove near Rehab Bar and Grill. It happened in the earliest hours of the day Sunday morning, and just about 8 hours ago, our crew was out here reporting Sunday night when another big fight broke out, and we were there to witness the response. Take a look. This is video our reporter Annie Crawl took on her cell phone when she heard the fight happening around 10 p.m. last night. You can see the police headed into the scene there. Turns out some of those officers faced physical violence during that fight. St. Louis Police Department tells our newsroom one officer was injured after being pushed backward and he hit his head. The officer was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. We're also hearing from the department another officer was shot at with fireworks. A third officer had someone jump on their back, allegedly armed at the time. Neither one of those officers were hurt. 4 people were arrested, though, including a minor. Now, less than 20 hours before that, a different fight ended in a shootout around 1:30 a.m. Sunday morning. St. Louis Metro Police tell us there was a fight near Manchester Avenue and Sarah Street, where we are now, next to Rehab Bar. Witnesses say a 34-year-old woman shot another woman in the leg. Then a 22-year-old woman fired back in retaliation, shooting that 34-year-old in the back. Now, the younger woman tried to run away, we're told, but was arrested by police. Both women were taken to the hospital, and St. Louis police are saying they recovered 2 guns at the scene. Now, we did talk to a Pride goer and the owner of Rehab Bar to get their reactions to all this violence.
It is interesting that a shooting happened the same weekend that the street was not closed down, and that is not normal during Pride weekend, so it is frustrating.
So it's very costly, and you have to have insurance, and you have to, somebody has to take that insurance on their own to shut the streets down.
Now, just so you know, we did speak with St. Louis police out here after that 10 p.m. Sunday night fight. They tell us that more conversations need to happen between police and business owners here in the Grove to prevent violence like that from happening. But our newsroom did confirm that St. Louis police and business owners actually had multiple conversations about safety ahead of PrideFest last weekend. So, of course, they did try to mitigate, but we did have a violent Sunday here in the Grove. That's the very latest. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.